Have you ever wondered how the internet, this vast digital universe we all spend so much time in, came into existence? It's an intriguing tale, one that begins back in the swingin' 60s, with the birth of an ambitious US military project known as ARPANET. You see, ARPANET, short for Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, was a pioneering effort to link computers across vast distances. The goal was simple, but revolutionary: to allow for the sharing of resources and information even in the face of a nuclear disaster. A lofty goal indeed for a time when computers were the size of entire rooms and online was a term yet to be coined. But as the 60s rolled into the 70s, a new development was on the horizon. A pair of computer scientists, Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn, introduced the world to TCP/IP. This tongue-twisting acronym stands for Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. In layman's terms, it's the language that lets our computers chat with each other, regardless of where they are in the world. The creation of TCP/IP was like flipping a switch. Suddenly, computers weren't just isolated machines. They were part of a global conversation, a network of networks. The internet as we know it was taking its first baby steps. And what's a conversation without a little messaging, right? So, in the mid-70s, the first email system was born. Ray Tomlinson, a name we should all know, sent the first electronic message from one computer to another. It was simple, it was revolutionary, and it forever changed the way we communicate. By the end of the 70s, our digital world was in its infancy, with an email system and a way for computers to talk to each other, but the best was yet to come. Stick around, folks, the story of the internet is just getting started. The 80s brought about a revolution that would change the course of the internet forever, the World Wide Web. Let's rewind to the late 80s when a brilliant mind, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, was working at CERN, the European Physics Research Center. He proposed a radical idea, a global hypertext project, which he would later call the World Wide Web. He envisioned a network that would allow computers to share information, creating a web of knowledge that spanned the globe. In 1990, Berners-Lee developed the first web browser and server. With a simple interface and the ability to navigate using hyperlinks, the web browser brought the internet out of the realm of academia and into the hands of the public. The first website went live on August 6, 1991. It was a humble start, a far cry from the billions of websites we have today, but it marked the beginning of a new era. As the 90s progressed, the internet began to commercialize. Companies saw the potential of this new platform and began to establish their presence online. This was the start of the dot-com boom. Businesses rushed to secure domain names, and websites popped up at an unprecedented rate. Fortunes were made and lost as investors threw money at anything with a .com in its name. However, the bubble couldn't last forever. In the early 2000s, the market crashed, leading to the dot-com bust. Companies folded, and investors lost billions. But the World Wide Web survived. It continued to grow and evolve, becoming an integral part of our daily lives. The World Wide Web democratized information, making it accessible to anyone with an internet connection. It transformed the way we communicate, do business, and access entertainment. It revolutionized education, politics, and social interactions. It was a game changer. The World Wide Web was a game changer. It made the internet accessible to the masses and paved the way for the digital age we live in today. Fast forward to today, and the internet has become an integral part of our daily lives. It's transformed from a luxury to a necessity, weaving itself into the fabric of our society. The turn of the millennium saw the internet, once a playground for the tech-savvy, become a global platform for communication, business, and entertainment. Let's take a moment to appreciate the rise of social media. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have not only redefined how we connect with others, but also how we perceive and present ourselves to the world. Sharing personal moments, voicing opinions, or simply catching up with old friends, all done at the click of a button. And then there's the ubiquity of smartphones. These pocket-sized marvels have made the internet accessible anytime, anywhere. With just a few taps, we can order food, hail a cab, or even find love. It's a convenience like never before. Let's not forget the advent of the Internet of Things, or IoT. Today, everyday objects, from your fridge to your car, can connect to the internet, sharing and receiving data. It's a network of physical objects, all interacting, learning, and evolving together. But what about tomorrow? Well, the future of the internet is as exciting as it's unpredictable. Advancements in artificial intelligence and virtual reality are set to further revolutionize our online experience. Imagine an internet that's not just a tool, but a living, learning entity. An internet that can predict your needs, understand your preferences, and tailor your online experience accordingly. And with virtual reality, we're not just talking about surfing the web anymore, we're talking about living it. From a military project to a global phenomenon, the internet has come a long way, and who knows what the future holds. So, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned about the history of the internet. We embarked on a journey, starting from the dawn of the internet age, a time when this global network was in its infancy. We then moved on to the rise of the World Wide Web, an innovation that fueled the information revolution, making the internet more accessible and user-friendly. We dove into the present day, where the internet is an integral part of our daily lives, shaping how we communicate, learn, and entertain ourselves. We also peered into the future, exploring the limitless possibilities that the digital age has to offer. From artificial intelligence to virtual reality, the internet is the driving force behind these groundbreaking technologies. The internet has truly revolutionized the way we live, work, and play, and it continues to evolve at a rapid pace. What a fascinating journey it has been, and will continue to be.